Yo, I'm that Dak shadow in the night, moving swift, vengeance in my veins. Got the streets in a rift, born from the pain. Life cut me deep like a blade. Now I'm hunting down the snakes that made my world fade. No cape, no mask, just fury in my soul. Superpowered outlaw, taking back control. They burn my past, left scars on my heart. Now I'm ripping through the dark, tear their world apart. Unbound, I'm bringing the storm. Fury in my blood, from the ashes I'm born. No peace, just war in my sight. Vigilante in the streets, bring the pain every night. Unbound fury, I'm the one they fear. C.O.U. soldier, make the wicked disappear. Yo, I'm off the leash, no chain can hold me down. City's my battleground, hear the thunder sound. Got powers in my grip, yeah, I'm breaking the mold. Turn their lies to dust, let the truth unfold. They took my life, thought they buried my name. Now I'm rising like a phoenix, spitting hell's flame. No mercy, no tears, just a fist to the dome. Make dags on the prowl, this world is my home. Unbound, I'm bringing the storm. Fury in my blood, from the ashes I'm born. No peace, just war in my sight. Vigilante in the streets, bring the pain every night. Unbound fury, I'm the one they fear. C.O.U. soldier, make the wicked disappear. I'm the growl in the dark, the shadow they dread. Got the ghosts of my past screaming in my head. Every step, every strike, yeah, I'm setting it right. Hey, docs, don't sleep, I'm the spark in the fight. No rules, no cage, just...
What up? What up, everybody? Welcome to another wonderful Saturday evening of the C.O.U. Draw and Chill draw stream. The link is in the chat if you want to join, and if you smell pretty, we'll let you in. In the back room, we have our guest, Artex. What's going on, brother?
Chilling. Because if you don't smell too pretty, you gotta go.
You stink. You got me out, son.
No.
Yeah, so I'm gonna start each show now by showing my face, just to get everybody, like, get all the stomachs turning. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. Glory.
What's going on? What did the week do for you? What was this week? Fun, action packed? Was it shit?
Like, no, we don't want.
I'm drinking coffee out of my gnome's mug.
Oh my God! You think he's gonna ask for it back?
Look at that. Oh shit! I never thought of that. No, he can't ask for it back because I got his head here.
Oh, poor little dude.
Oh,
You peeled it.
what are you doing?
How'd you get you boiled them all?
Yeah, and then you polish them up real nice.
And you put it in the front. Said, don't come back here.
You polish it up real nice. You turn it sideways and you shove it straight up. Anyway,
A nose.
straight up that gnome's candy ass. So I have been doing a lot, man. The book is done. The writing's done. The proofreading's done. Tomorrow, I was supposed to do it today. I did actually put out, for those of you that backed it and saw the update, I did say I was going to do it during the weekend. Tomorrow is still part of the weekend, so technically I did not lie yet. So I'm gonna send it to the printers. But like I was telling you before we went on the air, it's a chore, dude. No one would think it is, but when you send it to them, you got to give them like stupid kid instructions. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Because otherwise you'll get some fucked up proofs. Like, you know, like the pages upside down halfway through. Like, what the hell are you doing?
Triangle in the square box.
Yeah, well, we just print them how you send them. Yeah, well, how about you look at the work you're getting paid to do?
Oh.
But I'm gonna send it out. I'm gonna expedite them. It should. Last time I did an expedited order through this company, they were really good. 2.5 weeks I had books in hand. Pretty amazing. And nobody, I think it was a one-off though, because everybody I told about it didn't believe me. But I don't think people pay for the expedited shipping, expedited process. It's not that much though. It's like an extra, I think it was like an extra $15.
Oh, okay.
It's worth it to not have to wait an extra month and a half, because that's the one time I didn't expedite it. I ended up waiting 2 months.
Oh shit!
I was like, "Are you kidding me?" I actually reached out to him. I was like, "Why is it taking so long?" They were like, "You didn't use the expedited printing." I said, "Really, dude?" I'll throw you $30 if you send it to me tomorrow.
They act like they have mad work. Nah. You have to put you on the back burner.
Meanwhile, it's like Google offices over there. They're all playing foosball and Xbox and
the fan garbage can basketball game.
Sitting on beanbag chairs with robots bringing them Perrier water. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Little Dom P. Dom Perignon.
Trading Pokemon cards.
Yeah, right.
Hey guys, you want to see this new Pokemon card I got? It's super ultra rare. Super ultra and rare. Don't get all three of those all the time.
Mm-hmm. I got a God pack.
Yeah. So I was doing that. So I did that. There was something else I did. I made a new video. I made 2 celebrity voiceovers. Now, I probably won't use them because I don't want to get yelled at. But we are going to air them here tonight because I think they're friggin' cool.
Hey, that wasn't me.
I think when they finally die, I can use them. So we'll see.
Yeah. Let's see what Morgan Freeman has to say about this.
Yeah, let's see what he has to say about this situation we got going on.
Wow, 4 scores and 7 years ago. Oh,
that dude still. He's the only dude. First off, he sounds cool no matter what, right?
mm-hmm.
And he can make any ugly feature look like distinguished and cool. Like that dude, if you ever look at him, he has skin tags, liver spots, hair growing out of places it shouldn't grow on his face.
Anytime he says something like crazy, deep, he grew a new mole.
I don't, dude. And it's crazy though, because you still look at him and you're like, that's one distinguished gentleman right there. And it's like, yo, he looks like the Swamp Thing. But
that guy, he's like so knowledgeable.
I give him mad props. He's very intelligent, dude.
Yo, I
like Morgan Freeman.
I
do.
He has a documentary on where he went to go find out about all the gods in the world and all the spiritual stuff together to see what it was. He was enlightened. That man was so enlightened.
I love the fact that he played God in Bruce Almighty. And the second one too.
Of course. We need Arnold Schwarzenegger to play God.
Oh, God. Well, we talked about that on the show.
He's
that Hercules that he made, man, back when he first started was horrendous. But it was funny. Yo, the guy that played the dude running with him in that, the little nerdy guy that found him. He played in a lot of TV shows, guest starred in a lot of TV shows as the perverted old man back in like the late 80s, early 90s.
But I remember like the style of the movie. That movie was like so 70s, yo. Yeah,
me and my wife were watching. The hell we were watching? We were watching a rerun of some show on Roku, like one of those old 90s, like early 90s, late 80s sitcoms.
Yeah.
And he was on it, and he always wears the clothes that are too big for him, so he kind of looks like he's shrunk in his clothing. And he's just like a perverted little old man, and it's so hysterical. And I'm watching him, and I'm like, "Holy shit, that's the dude from the Hercules movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger."
Yeah.
But all right, so tonight. So anyway, I did the videos, I did the voiceovers. The book is done. I did a lot of work on the special project, and I have 2 covers that are out to be colored. I probably will get them back like towards the end of February. Once I get those covers in hand and they're colored, and I already have the logo. I showed you the logo. The logo, the title logo is done. So once I get all that in hand, then I think I'll announce what it's going to be, because it's going to. The first campaign for book 1 of that project is going to directly follow book 3 of Addicts. And Addicts is taking off. It's going to be the sign-up page this February, middle of February. Actually, I might put it up like the end of the first week of February. Once, and it's just going to be a sign-up page. That's going to run until the first week of April. That's when I'm going to launch on Kickstarter with book 3 of Addicts. Once that launches, I can start working on promo videos and the page and everything for that project. But as soon as I get the covers back and everything, I'll announce what it is and show people some of the work that I've been doing. But I got breakdowns on almost the whole story done. I'm gonna start doing the pencil line work soon, and I like the way it's looking, dude. It's definitely a different feel than Addicts is.
Nice.
There's a lot of the one thing I will tell you right now is that I think you already know this, is that there's different genres all meshed together. There's steampunk, there's cyberpunk, there's fantasy, like medieval fantasy, there's a little taste of superhero stuff in there, but not a lot. There's a lot of cool genres all blended together to make this look, and you'll see it on one of the covers. One of the covers has the different. It's like a forced perspective from where the character's standing all the way to their end point, and you see the different areas as it goes. It's pretty cool. Anyway, enough of that. Let's see what do you have here that you're showing us? Who's this?
This is another idea that I came up with called Born Gorn. It's bully type comic book where kids who've gotten bullied at school, they end up getting some sort of genie invoking their favorite toys that they normally bring to school.
Okay.
And they turn into giant, versions of them. There's no control on the size that they are because they work with the kids' imagination, depending on the situation at hand. So these characters turn back into toys and back into the kids' book bag. And there's a few kids. I think it's 3 of them. One of them is called Boneface Killer. The other is the Gorn, which is the original leader, and the third one is Bashing Death. And Bashing Death is not being shown here at the moment, but I do have them all already designed. Bashing Death is by Manuel Soto. The other 2 characters are by me. The whole idea and premise is by me. This is another, it was in the back burner. Things happen. So, usually when I start up a whole comic book that has at least 30, 40 pages, something comes in. Because I like to have at least 1 or 2 books already ready. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so, I dig the idea. When you first told me about it sounded really cool. Yeah,
thanks. And
it's what every kid thinks. Every kid thinks when they're young, everyone's like, "Oh, my toys are real."
Yeah.
Or I wish my toys were real.
So I want to make it like a fun story, and I might even make it into a kid's book, man. Recently, and my girl's daughter, she came back from some book thing that they have at school or whatever.
Right.
And they gave her like a bunch of kid books, and they're like $19.99, $21, $25, the most I've seen was like $30 for a freaking book, and the art in it, oh my god, was so ridiculously terrible.
Yeah,
it was quick. Somebody took a paintbrush, scrabbled through some color on it, wrote some story, and called and sent it in as like, yeah, they'll love it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm like, no,
these kids are gonna love this shit.
No, there was like maybe one or 2, man. It was poor.
Yeah,
I would tell you one was fine. You know what I'm saying? Compared to everything else, and compared to what we can do, and compared to the prices of a regular comic book, which costs less. I think it's just because of the make. The hard cover, the real thick glossy pages. You know how they make the kids' books. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That they're thick books. Kids could throw it around. It'll take a beating before it'll rip. A comic book, you can't do that.
Dude, I think it's a great idea. Like, so I know I mentioned him before because, like I said, he's one of my inspirations and everything. But the guy, Andy Smith, dude, he does this book, crowdfunding, called Core Draft. It's kind of like his Conan type book.
Yeah.
It's a barbarian and a male and female barbarian on a quest, basically.
Nice.
But he did, and I think it was last Christmas, not this Christmas, around last Christmas in his Kickstarter, he added 2 books, and they were children's books with those characters. And I said, you know what? I like his stuff so much, whatever. I added it to my order. It came in, and it's friggin' awesome, dude. Like, for a kid's book, it's friggin' awesome. I was like, that's...
See what I mean?
And he got a lot of orders for it. Not for nothing. He got a lot of orders for it.
I think the kids' books needs an upgrade. You know what I mean? They got to get away from the old stuff. Dr. Seuss stuff is great and all that. Still, no matter how much, so people talk about him or whatever, all the weird stuff about that man. But it's
Right.
It's what started it. You know what I'm saying? It gives you that little idea of how to write a kid's book. It's different. It's a different style of writing. You know what I mean? It's either you're teaching a lesson or you're just trying to be funny with a story. You know what I mean?
Right.
The majority of the time is that. It's a growing up thing. You know what I'm saying? Like Susie doesn't know who's her real father or something dumb.
Yeah. The one thing I will say, and I want to put a disclaimer out there that I'm no way, shape, or form endorsing any of the bad behavior involved. I do just want to say though, like, creepy people, weird people, fucked up people do still have the ability to create things that other people might like. You know what I'm saying? So, like just because Dr. Seuss, you might like, everybody grew up with Dr. Seuss, dude, and everybody liked it. Teachers loved it. Schools backed it. Everybody. I mean, it was on reading lists for young children. The creative process, the stuff that guy created, is kind of its own thing. You know what I'm saying? Like the Cat in the Hat didn't go and start touching people. You know what I'm saying? Like,
man,
I'm not endorsing his shit, like him, but
it's a little wild out. That's this little weird design.
I just think that, like, if it was something you grew up liking, and the stories and whatever,
don't look behind the curtain of your favorite.
You could still disavow the dude that made it for being a fucking skivots, but you don't need to. I don't know, like, get rid of your childhood or what? You know what I'm saying?
Right. Like, whatever. That's they found that out. Imagine if we would have never known.
Right. I mean, you can only imagine out there, like, how many people that created stuff you loved are creepy in different ways. And what are you going to do? You're just going to stop doing anything? Like, I mean, you didn't do it. You're not the one that created it to happen. And whether you bought the Cat in the Hat or not, or watched the movie or not, it's still, you didn't contribute to what this freak was doing on his spare time.
Yeah, that's fucking nuts.
He was going to do it whether you bought his book or not. Anyway, that being said, we got one person watching now. No,
like, you like Michael Jackson's music, no matter what happened.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, that's the other thing that bothers me about society on a whole is we're going to be so damn pissed off about one person that we're not going to buy their stuff. But then when they're iconic, like Michael Jackson or whatever, we're going to be okay with it. Like, come on, the dude hung his kid out the window by his ankle.
That wasn't even his kid, supposedly.
That was his kid, and I don't care. Billie Jean can say whatever she wants. No,
she had Levi's on that day.
She might have had Levi's on, but she was singing the 501 blues. Oh,
yeah.
Shit.
Oh,
shit! See what I did there? But yeah, Dr. Seuss. No, but yeah, you're right. There should be more. Well, you got to diversify your stuff, especially to make a living. So why not throw? I've thrown my hat in the ring for children's books a couple of times.
Mm-hmm. And it has to be senseless or teaching a lesson. That's the only thing where the book is going to be worth anything.
Right.
But yeah, man, it's so simple and so different, but the payoff is completely different. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these books are just bought by companies who do these little book fair thingies. You know what I mean? So somebody bought them because she came over here with a book bag filled with at least a good 10, 15 books, dude. And they all were like over $10.
Wow.
Yeah, I was like, whoa, I think I'm in the wrong business.
But here's the other thing too: when you're publishing through a book publisher like that, you don't see a lot of that money, so you'll probably see less of it doing that.
I don't know, man. Once it categorizes into that kid's book, it'll fall in place.
No, I'm just saying, like you're not going to get paid. It's a known fact. You're not going to get paid as much off the top, and you lose a lot of your, like, the publishers. Like we had Doc on here talking about it, and he's right. They want control of that character until you die.
Oh, I don't give two shits, man. I scribble, scrabble, whatever you want. You want more scribbles? Give me money.
No, but that's what I'm saying. So when you do something like a one-time thing for them, just know that your payment, unless you get something back end written in there or royalties written in there, you're pretty much getting paid, and that's it. Like that. What that's on that contract, that's pretty much going to be what you get.
Something's got to happen.
Raul saying $1, own all of it. What? Give me $1.
I'll buy that for $1.
Money. Oh, he's saying $signs. I own all of it.
¿Qué, señor?
Yeah. You want to give me $4 million? I'll sell you stuff. I'll sell you stuff.
I send you stuff. I take it to the corner store.
You want stuff? I send you stuff. You got stuff. What do you got? I got stuff.
You know, I never thought about that. Stop selling comic books off of a freaking bodega. That'd be some great thing, because they did have it in the supermarkets back in the day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Do you think I'd make money if I did what, you know, the guys in the parking lots with the van, they pull up and they're like, yo, you want some speakers? You want some speakers?
Oh, you're talking about like from the car, from the back.
Yeah, they you never had that happen to you?
Yeah.
Where they're driving through parking lots, like Best Buy parking lots, Home Depot parking lots.
Yeah. Look around, and then show the goods.
As they see you walking to your car, they roll alongside you. They're like, "Yo, you want speakers? You want speakers? We got radios. You want TVs? We got TVs."
Then the other guy hold you up, go through your stuff. He has your wife holding her mouth.
No, not. Oh. No. Damn, where the hell you been shopping?
That sounds crazy when they talk like that. Like, whoa, popped out of nowhere, bro. You can't do that.
They do. They just roll up real fast. Like, yo, speakers? I'm like, yo, you get shot like that, son.
Like, whoa.
That shit'll get you shot. Better chill, son.
What you doing? You could at least said, yo, you got $1? You got $1?
You got $1? The bodega be a good comic book. Make it. He wants you to make it. Why can't I make it, Raul? Raul never gives me any props. The bastard.
The bodega.
The bodega. You should make the bodega the name of like the monster in the book.
Got you owe me 50 cents. He's chasing people down for change.
No, that'd be it, dude. Like all of a sudden this machine, this vending machine pops up in the local 7-Eleven type store, right? The local bodega or whatever. And no one knows how it got there. And then in the middle of the night, the creature from the machine comes out, and he's called the bodega. That's all I got so far. I was laughing. I was fucking laughing over there. I think we got to hit the bodega.
Because we got milk half a gallon for cheap. What are you chasing people down, telling them about the prices?
You right?
It's half
price. You could have it open up.
Half price.
And you could have Morgan Freeman open up with the narrative.
I know, right?
Yeah.
The creature from the bodega, as they call it in the hood area, the BX or Brooklyn area. The bodega just apparently showed up one day, like fungus. Got to take care of situations. He showed up like
when the police refused to help the locals. They're getting wrong.
When the police
in step the bodega.
Oh God! Here he comes, coming down the street.
He's the monkeys.
Yeah.
Hey, we're the bodega. Eating everyone he meets.
Remember, you go home now. You scare my wife.
You go home. You go home now. You eat all the food.
You here 5 hour, no 4 hours.
4 hour.
There he go again.
There you go again. He eats so much. Have a salad.
Oh my Lord,
That was great. Why don't you have a salad? You're so big.
I like Chinese food. The way he said that.
He's like, they brought me out a salad. That's the one we didn't see. The one where he's the same guy. He's talking about salad. It's hysterical, dude. Like, what's this? Have cilantro be the sidekick. Oh, bodega and cilantro.
Huh?
What does it say? Have you seen Man at Arms from He-Man? Is now black? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. He's black with a Spanish daughter. It's good. It's good. Did you see that?
The trailer.
He-Man, when he's in his Adam persona, works in an office, and his nameplate says his him or he him.
Yep.
I'm like, really, dude? So we've got the DEI represented there with Man at Arms, and we have the pronoun, the social pronouncing apparent. So they're already, just in that little trailer, they're already showing you what they're doing. They're kissing ass of the woke agenda and the people out there. And unfortunately, it looks good. Unfortunately, I'll probably watch it, and unfortunately, they're going to keep making crap like that. It bothers me. I don't care if it doesn't bother anybody else. It bothers me. There's no reason for it. The he/him plaque doesn't further the story along.
Nope. That's hard.
That doesn't surprise me, Raul. It doesn't surprise me.
I have the
Raul said he drew the black Man at Arms on the late night art attack. Well,
yeah, he did.
Yeah. Raul's social signals. You know what I'm saying? He likes to be with the in crowd.
The in crowd.
Raul, you can come on here, but you better draw the white redheaded Man at Arms.
You could come out here.
You could, but you can't smell funny. We've already established that.
Yeah. If it's like PEO, fail.
You can come out here and draw whatever you want, just as long as you don't stink. That's the new criteria for the show. You can't smell bad. Because we're in Stanko Vision now, just in case you were wondering.
What is that?
Now being offered in Stanko Vision.
If you smelt it, you dealt it. Dun, dun,
Maybe we could have
dun.
Morgan Freeman say that.
I know. And if you smelt it, you surely dealt it. you have to have that awkward pause.
Yeah.
A long pause.
You should have him say, long pause here. Bro, what are you doing that you're not in here drawing, huh? 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 Huh?
I had a beef burrito that's talking back at me.
Is he blowing up his turlet?
His turlet.
Raul, are you blowing up your turlet?
A mean beef burrito talking back at me. I'm gonna be here for a while. What's going on? That's the
I'm listening to the show on the throne, man.
Going on the second roll of toilet paper.
Oh shit, he's writing a lot of stuff.
He's writing a lot of stuff.
Mushmouth might be Orko, he said.
Oh Lord, really?
No, he's just saying shit now. He's just saying shit.
Because I wanted to see the trailer with Orko. All I saw was a picture. I don't even think they showed him. Did they? I don't know.
Raul, you're resting? It doesn't seem like you're resting, Raul. Get in here. Stop being lazy.
Get in here.
And then we got Tank is saying he'll be in momentarily. I'll be there in a bit. All right, Tank. We here, brother.
El Tanque.
El Tanco. El Mucho Tanco.
El Mucho Tanco.
Or is that Mucho Tacos? I don't know.
Mucho Tacos. And the turlet.
Mucho Tacos makes me go turlet.
Right in the turlet.
Oh, blood in the turlet. That's not
Damn.
Is that what you said?
Nope.
Oh, I thought you said blood in the turlet. I was like, holy shit. That's going to leave a mark. They got an ointment for that, you know.
They got a nap for it.
You got an app for that.
Yeah, what the hell is that app gonna do?
Not a hell of a lot.
It's gonna tell you where you need to go.
It's going to tell and how to get there.
Yeah.
Oh God, I don't know how to do this. One of the things I got to do tomorrow is I got to do color guides for all those characters in that new project.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just going to lay in flats real quick of what I want so that my colorist who's doing those covers has something to go off of.
Nice.
Yeah, I told her, I said, here's the covers so you can look at them and feel it out. But I'll send you the colors tomorrow. Bro was saying multitasking, resting and chatting. Okay. Well, listen, that's fine. That's fine.
Oh, enjoy yourself. Wakey, hands off, Snakey.
But while you're sitting there doing nothing, maybe say I could do some of the artwork and not just keep giving it to Artex, huh? Some bitch. I joke. I kid.
Hijo de Grand Poobah.
I mean, I gotta eat too,
I gotta eat 3.
Now that they're taxing us white guys more than anybody.
Look, he's white. He's gotta have money.
Tax his ass. Take his house. Take his damn house.
Look at him.
He only worked his whole life to get it. Tax that shit.
Yeah.
I would shoot a motherfucker. Come for my house. I dare you. I heard a beep and a boop. Oh, we got Stephen B. Oh,
Stephen
wait, hold on.
B.
I gotta apologize to this dude.
Why?
Stephen.
Hey.
What's going on? Stephen, I have to apologize to you, man. I totally forgot to go to the stream tonight.
Oh, I was on there. He was drawing a sick ass character.
What were you drawing?
You're good, man.
I was when you were on. So my son's not home right now. He's going to be gone for a little bit, and I'm taking care of his lizards. He's got a snake and a lizard, but it's brand new. He just got it.
Nice.
And so I had to go out to the store and buy all this stuff and reset it all up for it and everything. So I was doing that, I think, around the time your stream was on. And before that, we were running around like crazy because everyone's like, "Oh, you guys are gonna get snowed in up there and everything."
Yeah, man, that's a big fright for people.
And
a lot of people
I'm not
jumping on that. Yeah.
Well, I know it. I think I told you, but I haven't been feeling well, and I'm not well enough to be able to shovel the size walkway and driveway that I have by any means. So I had to find someone. Luckily, my landscaper that comes in the summertime does snow removal, so he's going to do it for me on Monday. Otherwise, me and the wife would be snowed in for fucking a week.
F that shit.
I mean, listen, I got to tell you something about living. when you live in like the I don't want to say we don't live in the country, but we live in a nice suburbs where there's no city like around us. You're familiar.
Okay.
I think you're familiar with the area, Edwin. But we don't. They don't rip us off here. Like they're not trying to beat you over the head. Like I get really good cheap deals on people that do stuff like landscapers and stuff.
Nice.
Like I mean, there's people that spend like thousands of dollars on that shit. I spend like $100 a month, and he does everything. We had trees falling down when we first moved in. They were dead, and a couple of them cracked out in the back. And they're like they're a danger to the house because they could hit the house. And all anybody told me was, "Oh, it's going to cost you like $1,500 a tree." Oh, the cheapest I saw was $1,200 a tree. So I talked to my landscaper, and I'm expecting like an insane amount of money I can't pay. I was like, "I got 3 trees that got to come down. How much is that going to cost you?" He goes, "They cost $300." I said, "Excuse me?" He said $300. I said, "A tree?" I said, "Each tree?" He goes, "No." He goes, $300 for the whole thing. I said, "Bet, do it." Bet.
Oh yeah, shit.
Raul's saying he did too much. He needs to rest, waiting for Tanko vision.
What?
I don't know. He's here just to see Tank, is what he's saying. So I think as soon as Tank comes on, I'm kicking Raul out the chat.
Oh.
No, I'm kidding.
Who needs
He's
this
waiting
guy?
for Tank. That's what he said.
Who needs it?
Who is this character, Steven?
This character shares the same name as my brand.
Ooh,
Bullcat.
wait, I'm not seeing the screen here. Oh yeah, that's the one I was watching you draw.
That's cool.
Yeah. I was trying to
Nice.
text, but I don't think you had the thing on to see anybody writing stuff.
Well, actually, it was a pre-recorded stream.
Oh really?
Yeah, I had to.
It said, I hate when they do that. It throws you off. I'm like, is he live?
Yeah.
Well, I usually try to let you all know this is a pre-recorded stream.
That's cool. But yeah, I was gonna tell you, you don't lightly erase the pencils, or you do it after.
I do it after.
And doesn't that like smudge the ink?
No,
Kind of,
if you use an Indian type ink, it shouldn't.
but
smudge.
so what I use is Faber-Castell, and I also use where is it?
So it sets in well.
Black liner.
And you can erase without smudging any of the ink.
Yeah.
Yeah. So after everything's kind of inked, I just pretty much just kind of wait a couple seconds for it to dry, and make sure my hand, which by the way, for anyone that asked a while ago if I'm left-handed or is the camera mirrored, I'm actually left-handed. So whenever I'm drawing something, I have to be careful not to smudge the ink or the or the pencils, because as you can see on the side, that's all probably from my hand.
Yeah, I'm left-handed too. I have the same problem. That's why I've taught myself to draw pencils and then inks and everything from the left, top to bottom, right to left.
So this character that you're looking at right now, his name is Bullcat, and he's still bold.
Oh, bold cat.
No,
Okay.
bold. No, he said ball. It's not one of your characters, Edwin.
Essentially, it's the same name. It's the same name as my brand, as my imprint.
Nice.
And
is this the first character you've done, or is this?
No,
like,
this
was
is.
he your original character, or did you?
He is an original character off a inspiration.
Gotcha.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So a little bit of a backstory about him. There's a franchise that I am a big fan of called Kamen Rider. if you've heard of that.
What is it called?
Kamen Rider.
Common?
Yes.
No, I never heard of that.
I'll type it in the private chat. So. There, so you see what how the name is spelled. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So, Kamen Rider is a TV series in Japan that has been around since the 70s.
Oh.
Wow.
And is still going today. Well,
is it reminiscent of like the Power Rangers? Because I see the inspiration for one or the other right there.
So I don't know which came first, but it's not. Well, Power Rangers is kind of the same thing as Kamen Rider, except instead of 5 characters, it's just 1.
Right. Okay.
And which, if anyone knows what Power Rangers is, it's a rendition from another Japanese show called Super Sentai.
Yep.
Yes.
I like the game too, the fighting game.
Yeah.
That I knew. I knew something. Yay, me.
So I wanted a character to be like a Kamen Rider, but I didn't want to copy.
Man, don't worry about that stuff anymore. I think every character under the sun has been drawn out. Right now, it's about jumbling it up and putting it together and how you like. That's it.
Yeah. So I started kind of coming up with ideas.
Yeah.
And the only thing that I kind of thought of was I just took like one look at my emblem, and I just kind of barfed this out.
Well, that's some good throw up right there.
Yeah.
Good throw up.
But yeah.
I like that. So what does he have? He's working with 2 swords. Let's bring this.
So I'm still working on the development of his abilities.
Right.
Like I said, he's an inspiration from the Kamen Rider series.
Right.
And I was trying to come up with some weapon ideas, some abilities that he can have. And one idea was, well, what if he had a thing on his wrist?
Ew,
or
you gotta go get it checked.
Or if good vomit.
That's what I will say. Good vomit.
So I started thinking. I'm still trying to figure out how he gets a hold of his weapons.
Yeah, that's the thing. Because I was gonna tell you that. Remember the kid that he falls on that rock, and Guyver. Remember Guyver?
Yes.
Yeah, you know how they have the mech type of things going on around their bodies. Like, is that a suit he puts on, or it just
Okay, so this is a full body exosuit.
Okay, so he can take it off.
Yes, but it's pretty much attached, fully attached to him.
I gotta go pee pee.
But not in that way. He can turn the suit on and off.
Okay.
So the inspiration.
Where's the zipper on this damn thing?
He's got a tube.
So I've been watching Kamen Rider for a couple of years now. I've already watched like almost 2 seasons of it. I'm still working on more of them. And if anyone, all right, so personal thing here, if anyone is wants to see it, you would have to go on Tubi to watch some of the shows, because as far as I know, that's the only place you can find them. You can find Ryuki, which is a really good show. Yeah, and I think it was kind of underrated. And there's Kuga.
Ooh,
Another great series. I'm still trying to finish.
Does what you call it have it? What is that? What is that thing? Crunchyroll or whatever that's called?
yes.
I've looked on Crunchyroll, but I didn't really see it.
Really? That's like the major. That's the major highway for this.
I'm surprised, yeah, because that's like big anime fucking.
Well, the thing is, this is live action.
Yeah. Oh,
okay. Yeah.
well,
I was gonna say, because I use Crunchyroll to watch all my old Voltrons, dude.
So
how are they? How they
They're good.
doing?
They're old.
So do y'all want to know the backstory about the armor?
Yeah.
Oh, so you did have something.
Yeah. So the armor is a military project,
Ooh.
and this is going to be in the book, but it's going to be like earlier in the book.
Leave people in the dark.
Well, so sorry about my stutter. So the guy that's wearing the suit, his name is Ben Cobalt,
Nice, great name.
and he wanted to go to this expo where they're showing the latest tech, the latest new inventions, and there was a big event for a special military tech that was going to be given to the soldiers. Well,
Why is he there? Is he
He's a fan.
He's a what?
He's a fan.
Oh. You said that like you was about to kick his ass. What is that? Who's a what? What's he
So-
doing? That son of a bitch.
He's the fan.
So-
He just stands there going, "Yeah, guys, it's hot."
So no, he's a big fan of technology, and he wanted to go to the expo, but the only way he could go is if his friend got him a spot at a concession booth.
Okay.
Booth.
Oh, so he's gonna get these things like he's gonna trip and fall in one of them things and can't get it off.
Don't get ahead of me.
You know how that story goes. I tripped and fell in. Oh, never mind.
So
do you get
the
this
sto-
suit
so the
off?
stor- so the story goes is that he sneaks his way out of the concession stand and goes to this big event where they're showcasing 2 bracelets and a belt.
Okay.
And these 2 bracelets will help activate the armor. They explain everything. They explain of what the armor is and what it does. and they have a guy ready to help present it. But the thing is, and they didn't tell anyone this. Once you put the armor on, it
You smell pretty.
it adapts to your DNA.
Mm.
So once you have it, it's yours, and no one else will be able to wear it. Even more,
Okay.
when the bracelets are on, they cannot be taken off.
All right, so wait. Let me see if I get this right. So once this guy puts it on, it's forever his. Like no one can steal it from him. Or
Like what happened? Like
Right.
what happened to the beetle? Remember the beetle?
Now,
Blue
if
beetle?
he manages to die, is the suit able to transfer at that point, or is it still
No.
just that's it? It's useless.
It's useless.
Wow,
As far as I've decided, it's useless.
that's cool. No, I like that. You should keep it like that.
So, when they were about to get ready to give a demonstration of the armor, something happens where these monsters which I'm still workshopping.
Nice.
Start rampaging the whole expo and destroying everything. They rush to the arm and they rush to the bracelets and the belt, and it gets knocked. No one's able to get to it. Ben sees the kids in trouble. Scaffolding or something's about to fall on them. He runs in, says that he's terrified. He does not know what to do. And now these monsters are looking at him, and they're coming at him, and again he's terrified and he doesn't know what to do, and he runs for his life, and he accidentally trips, falls on the stage, knocks the table over, and the bracelets land on his wrist, and the belt lands on his waist.
How lucky is that?
He accidentally does the motion where that activates the armor, and the armor just envelops him, and just kind of takes control.
I call fix. It's fixed. They planned it. It's like
again, and he's so freaking out, and he's trying to get the armor off while at the same time he keeps hitting he keeps elbowing these monsters, hitting them, kicking them, while the entire time he's trying to get the armor off.
Right. Does the kid have any fighting style but defend yourself?
No.
He hits him with the wata. You know what I'm saying?
So he only knows how to defend himself as a normal person would, right?
He knows how to punch, and well, he knows somewhat on how to fight, but
from where he learned, because he has brothers or because he got beaten up before.
I'm still working on that.
Yeah, because fighting is the thing. You could be the strongest person and not know how to fight.
he's like Ralphie from the Christmas Story. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
He's just had enough.
Anger.
He just had enough.
So,
friggin'.
Yeah.
So, the armor ends up taking a form that would be more suited to him, and that's what this form would be.
Oh, so it could have been anything. It just happens to take that form because of who it's on.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So
I got you.
So is the suit, cool. Maybe the suit is already fully trained, right? So it can just go to fighting mode and just defend itself.
It's partly sentient, so yeah.
So you don't need to know how to fight. It just knows how to fight for you.
And plus, it can also train him.
Yeah, that's great. Because he's in the suit. Might as well learn the motions. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, so you ever seen Kaiju #8?
I have not.
Oh, it's the similarities. It's hilarious, and it's great.
I'm sorry. Excuse me. Will you stop being a little asshole, you little furball?
I'm sorry.
Sorry, my cat was trying. One of my cats was trying to be a bully.
Oh, I thought he was talking to me. I was like, I don't mean it.
Nah. One of my cats wanted to bully another cat, so I pulled him away. And he just kind of gave me a look like, what did I do?
Yeah.
My friend's dog, he learned how to speak English. It's crazy.
So that's pretty much the rough idea of the story.
Yeah, that's fun. It's fun. You know, there's nothing new under the sun, and a lot of these things is all stuff that they do in animation. And the animes, I love anime. It's great.
And plus, I thought, you know what? I got a 3D printer, and I know how to 3D model. So I'm trying to do something cool.
All right, wait a second. I got to pick your brain there then, because I got this 3D printer, and I need help. You know how to set up the models in an application that I can send to the printer?
What printer are you using, and what program are you using?
This is what I got. I'll show you. This I have this. Is the printer, and it uses a resin rather than a liquid resin rather than the hard plastic reel. And the program is the one that I'm gonna tell you, ITU box.
I don't know that one. I don't know. I don't know that kind of printer. The one I use is
but it's
go ahead.
I just got it. It's one of the newer types, and it's supposed to be able. It's got AI functions and cameras on it too to monitor the printing to make sure there's no like it's supposed to tell you if something's off. It's supposed to tell you right away and stop the printing so you don't waste it.
Yeah.
It's got a lot of cool features, and it's supposed to be able through the app. You're supposed to be able to put in 2D imaging, and it will show you a 3D model. And then if you like it, you can print it. If you don't, you can tweak it, change it how you want. It can render it again till it gets it right. And basically, what I want to do with it is make busts of my characters that I can offer as
right. So I have a question.
Add-ons. Yeah.
Is this printer inside? Because you said it's a resin printer.
Is it inside? Meaning inside my house?
Like inside a room, inside your house.
Yeah. It's inside.
Do you have a garage?
No, because this thing is telling me it's safe. The only thing it says to do is when you're handling it, like I guess before and after printing, to wear a mask.
Well, the reason why I'm asking this is because resin printing, as far as I have learned, is toxic.
Right.
It's toxic. It has toxic fumes, and it's something they need to be careful with.
Okay.
But one of the good things about resin printing is that with any detail that you would have on, like, you see we're doing busts, right?
Yeah.
It'll show on the print. It'll show almost perfectly on the print.
You mean in the app? I'll see exactly what it's going to look like.
And yeah.
Okay.
Also, did you also get all 3D printing has toxic fumes? Not really. No. Because resin printing has a lot of toxic fume problems. But the 3D printing I use, which I use filament. Okay. It doesn't really have any toxic fumes. It just burns. And it's in a and
is it encapsulated or is out in the open?
The first one I have was out in the open, and the one I have right now is encapsulated.
Nice. Excuse me.
This one's sealed. This is a completely sealed printer.
Well, all the as far as I can tell, all the resin printers are sealed. Do you also have the?
Yeah, I remember seeing
UV
old printers that are all open.
Do you also have the UV thing to harden the print?
I have the UV curing box for it too.
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah. I would recommend.
I have both. Got them for Christmas. This was the resin thing for it.
Yeah. So, like, how new are you at resin printing? Is this like your first thing?
I'm brand new. Other than this, I've never done it before. Either or. I've never done any 3D printing.
Okay. let me send you some names of YouTubers that do resin printing, because they can explain this a lot better than I can.
Right. All right.
They'll tell you what you need, what you should do, and all that other stuff.
Oh, so they're familiar with a lot of the machines.
Yeah, there's one guy that I know of. His name is Frankly Built. He built a whole Iron Man suit out of 3D printers.
Wow.
From 3D printers. Actually, two of them. Whenever doing any 3D printing, wear a respirator and work in a well-ventilated area. Yes, that is true. That's right. With some of them, you don't really need respirator, but again, resin printing, you gotta wear that.
Yeah.
Resin outgasses more than filament, but no melting plastic is safe. That's also true. But for me, my printer is like right across the room, so. So he's right about that.
They need to start creating the machines to vent it out better. Okay, like stick a HEPA on the machine.
I'm sure they got some really expensive ones where you just set it and forget it.
One creator I would go to is Frankly Built and Uncle Jesse.
Frankly Built and Uncle Jesse. So I got a question. I have no problem. I have a garage, but it's an offset garage. It's not part of the house. Which I could set it up out there, but it's gonna. My problem is I don't
have the power.
No, I guess I could Wi-Fi it, but it's a pretty decent distance from my computer, and I could try it. I'll bring it out there and try one. See if it'll read it.
Well, give it a try.
Yeah.
Because like I said, I wouldn't. Something like a filament is not that toxic. But resin is not good to have in the house.
No.
Yeah. I don't know. Setting up a vent is easy and cheap, but I don't know how you're meaning where. In my house, it's not going to be easy and cheap. I'd have to put holes in the wall. That's not cheap.
Holes ain't cheap nowadays.
Temperature and humidity regulation is a key importance. Yes, that is true. Something like this.
So what would the temperatures be that you would want to make sure you're at? Humidity's fine because I have, like, if I do it in the garage, I can control the humidity because I got a big. It's designed for shop type work.
So
I have a what you call it? I have an ozone creator. I have big friggin' dehumidifiers. I have all that shit in there.
I think something like that. I think I could probably answer.
But the temperature I can't regulate because there's no running heat out there. I do have little space heaters that I turn on if I'm out there in the winter. But for the most part, if it's cold outside, it's cold in there because it's a big
how close is your garage?
We're talking about from where my computer is here to the garage is over 200 feet away. Maybe
over 200 feet.
Yeah.
The fuck was that?
So I don't know if that would be something I could get away with doing. My only other option is I have electrical outside, but again, I can't control the temperature, which means I'd only be able to print in the good weather.
So
is because I could do outside in my back. I have electrical outside, and I have a table outside I could set it up on to print. But
yeah. So I never used a resin printer. I just know like a few things here or there.
I have an exhaust fan. Let me ask you guys a question. In my sub basement, I have a table. I turned it into a game room and a weightlifting room. But I have an exhaust fan, one of those built-in wall exhaust fans.
Mm-hmm.
Do I need more than that, or is that good enough?
It just needs to be well ventilated. So I
can use that fan and crack the door while it's printing, because there's a door on the basement too down there.
So I'm not sure if you need to do that while it's printing, because it's going to be enclosed.
Right. So this is just when you open it. And
it's when you open it, which again, wear a respirator.
Which is easy because I have the HEPA respirators from work. I'll wear one of those.
Also, I will probably recommend wearing gloves.
Yeah, that I knew. It's the nitro gloves and a face mask, but it just said literally a dust mask is what the instructions said. But
so with this, which if you don't know what this is a prototype of the helmet.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I see that now. Yeah, that's cool.
And if you want to see the digital model, I am share screening it.
All right, let me see that. I gotta take Edwin's down.
Let me.
There it is. Oh, cool. So now there, I see it all as one piece. Did you split it up and print it that way, or does it do it automatically?
So I used a separate program to split them up.
Okay.
Which I'll open up. So what program did you say you're using?
I can't pronounce it.
Orca.
What's that?
Did you say it was Orca?
No, I think it's shit you box. CHITUBOX.
It actually is SHIT. What did you say?
I mean, I'm sorry, CHIT.
Oh, CHIT.
Shit you box.
I shit you not.
I'm gonna shit in your box, bitch.
Oh, sorry.
So this, I am not sure if I'm going to finish or just go ahead and put it together because I learned some new things.
Oh wow!
I learned some new things about it.
Oh, so you're gonna redo it? How long did it take it to make that?
7 hours.
Jesus.
There's Jesus over here.
Yeah.
Can
you show it again? I think I missed it. And that goes where?
That's the top part of that helmet.
That's the top. That's the top part of the helmet.
All right. And how sturdy is that?
Oh, that's hard.
It's flexible, but
yeah.
All right. Let's say you were to just put it from the top of your head and drop it and throw it on the floor. Would it'll snap or crack?
No,
it'll bounce.
And it's thin.
There you go. We got Tank. Tank, what's up, baby?
What's up, everybody? Good to see you, man.
Hey,
what's going on?
Hey, Tank Ferret.
What's up, guys?
Oh, there you go. All right. I thought your audio cut out.
Uh-oh, did it?
No, you're good.
Okay, yeah, we're in the middle of a cold snap, so if I suddenly lose connection, don't worry, we're warm.
Oh, we're getting a lot of snow. Are you up in my area?
I'm in southwestern Illinois.
Oh. No, you're not in my.
So, Tank Ferret.
Yeah, what's up, man?
So, do you use 3D printers?
Yes, I have both a filament extrusion printer and I have a resin printer.
So
Nice.
like I said, the filament extrusion printer, it's not that toxic. It's not that toxic.
It's not as toxic, but you should still use a respirator.
So it's not as toxic to where you can't have it in the same room as your
yeah, as long as with the filament printer, with most types of filament, because they are they're higher temperatures. See, the problem with resin printers is that they're not temperature based, right? So they're ultraviolet reactant, and that's what the print bed does. And the resin itself is real nasty. Like you do need to wear proper. You got to have the proper PPE, like eye protection, respirator, and gloves when handling that stuff, because it's nasty in the short term. Nothing. But if you're gonna be working with it for like a couple of years, yeah, you could get real sick. Like you can get you can get poisoned pretty bad. But
well, that's if it gets on you or into your skin, right?
Right. Even
ingesting,
breathing it.
Ingesting it is the worst part. It goes into your lungs, and you're gonna have complications along the line.
Right. So the water soluble stuff is less toxic, but that's kind of like saying that, dog poop is not as bad as cat poop. It's still poop. You know what I mean?
So when you use PPE for your stuff, what like how crazy do you get with it? Like,
I use simple eye protection, a respirator. I've got these respirator masks that are really nice. They're like the medium grade respirators, but they're a mask that you can wear. They've got replaceable inserts.
Nice.
Right.
They ain't cheap. The more compact it is, the cheaper it ain't. But like you pop one of those on, you don't even smell the resin stuff anymore. And of course, I'm a cheapo bastard, and I'm doing prototyping, so I'm not spending money on good resin. You know what I mean?
Right. It doesn't even matter really. The most expensive resin is what? What's the name brand for the highest?
Oh, I don't know, but I'm going to be when I do my campaign, I'm part of the funding goal is getting one of those high-speed high gears, dealing with bobs. They've got like the little from the hood. It's got the connection so you can hook it into your ventilation system, so that way it like minimizes contact with the outside environment. Like they're real high speed. I love those.
Like Tales from the Hood?
Well, I mean, I worked in HVAC for a long time.
Yeah. Well, listen, I have all the good respirators and stuff from my job.
See, there you go. Yeah. So popping in.
I just didn't know how crazy I need to worry about getting with it.
No. Dude, if you've ever worked with paint,
right?
Like sprayable paint.
Yeah.
Like auto paint or anything like that. Like one of those respirators is
that
plenty. Good? It's plenty.
So let me ask you a question, because I'm about to undertake this and I have it set up already and I'm thinking I got to move it. But
excuse me.
So in the room it's set up in now, there's no direct ventilation. If I go 2 rooms over to the sub basement, I have a table there I could set it up on. I have one of those in wall. It's like probably like a 1.5 by 1.5 wall,
right?
Built-in wall exhausts to the outside.
Mm-hmm.
So if I turn that on,
yeah, I mean, you could pop a hood on that thing just to be kind of paranoid. And I don't know, man.
Pop a hood where? What do you mean?
Like, put a hood. If you could just like rig up a hood over your printing area and curing area, and just hook that to that outlet that you got going on, right? The that register that leads outside, then that's plenty good. Like I always ask my kids, I'm like, kids, what's the first rule? And they always say safety first. I'm like, that's right.
I wouldn't be able to do that. That's the reason I'm trying to gauge how bad does this thing disperse?
It's a heavy gas. It does not want to disperse. It doesn't spread out too terribly bad. So if you've got like a ventilation system, that should be good enough. And airflow through an environment should be good enough with light to medium respiratory protection.
Right.
You should be golden.
Now with the resin printer, it's encased.
Yeah. As well it should be. That keeps particulates out of the resin bed.
Right. So my question is that this ventilation process, I don't have to have that ventilation going while it's printing, just when I'm ready to take it out.
No, absolutely. You should have it running anytime you have that material exposed, including even when it's in its own hood.
All right. So while it's printing, turn on the fan.
Yeah, have that fan rolling when you're printing, refilling, scraping, curing.
Yeah.
Any other process.
All the time. Once you have that machine on, fan on.
Yeah.
Right.
Thanks for
no, so what I can do is rearrange some things and put the table that I'm going to put it on directly under that fan.
Yeah, what's up, Steven?
I just want to thank you for coming in here because I know plenty about the filament printers. I know a little to nothing about the resin printers.
No, man, I love coming in here. Plus, it's been it's been too long since we hung out, man.
Yeah.
So
we should come on my show sometime.
I'm trying to be friendly and get out. You can ask poor Zaff, dude.
Yeah. I'm trying to be friendly, but fuck it.
I'm trying to get out there. I'm trying to be friendly and make the rounds. I've just been so busy. Working on these projects, and then with Dadland, it's like, oh my goodness! Like right now, I'm just taking 5 minutes. I'm clicking through some stuff. I play a Raid Shadow Legends with my son. I'm in his guild. He's the founder and the guild master for.
So, I have a question. Have you done any 3D modeling?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Any questions you have?
Well, I'm using Blender, so I'm trying to figure out how to do the lenses, and I can't quite.
Oh, you mean for setting up like shots and stuff like that?
No, like hold on. Let me show it. So I have this. So I want to do lenses for this helmet.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, I feel like if I can I show the model again?
Yeah. Hold on.
So I'm trying to figure out if I should just morph the lenses onto the helmet, or try to do it separately.
I would do them as a separate object, but one thing you could do is to grab like all the polygons where it's going to connect at. Right? And then copy them, just those, invert the normals, and then just bridge the polygons across, so that way you've got your basis for your next object. You can subdivide and loop as you need.
Okay, and I have
the corner right here in the upper corner of the eye towards the top.
Let me move this to my other screen so I won't be rubbernecking.
Yeah, no worries. Both the corners and the eyes, you got triangles there. You want to try and get those converted into quads. So,
is it quads?
Okay, no, that is a quad right there. Okay, cool. The one up there, yeah, because it looks. From what I see.
So I could just probably
one. No, I would. Gosh, there's got to be a way to loop that. I mean, you can have it go all the way to the end because, you're gonna run into. You got to do a little bit of geometric magic there. I'd just go grab like a tutorial on how to convert a triangle corner to a quad, and because there's a bunch of different ways that you could go at it, but I do see a little bit of funky geometry there. I mean, this looks great, by the way. I'm not knocking your work at all.
Thank you.
That's me being I'm a picky asshole. So I
got time on this because I wanted to so what I'm thinking of doing is, while I'm working on, which I'm not going to work on the book just yet, but when I get done writing and doing everything on it, I wanted to present this whole thing
Okay, yeah.
at a convention,
Heck yeah.
and I have not decided, or because I don't think I'll be able to do it, because of how much time it takes to put this together. Because like I said, the let me this took 7 hours to put together.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Imagine doing this multiple times.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
All right. The time sequence on this, is it because of the power of your computer, or because of the model you're using?
So it depends. So it depends on how you're printing out the model, because there are different ways of doing it, and it also depends on the size of the printer. So I use a Creality K1.
Okay.
It's a good printer. It's a decent size, but you still need to print it out in parts.
That's what I don't like. There a size where you can fit like half a bust, like from shoulders, neck, and head.
So
Full size, you mean? Like human size?
Yeah, no arms, just straight up shoulder, like deltoids, neck. You know what I'm saying?
again,
But actual size.
Mm-hmm.
So I am planning on making like doing what Zaffo's doing. Make like statues
Right, miniature.
of the character.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll sell the
What
sell
should
the
something
helmet.
this size? What should something this size take to print? How long do you think?
Not even an hour.
As you can see, it's in my hand. Like,
All right, so let's say you make a sheet
okay.
that has
This is what I'm looking to make.
4. It can imprint 4 of those at a time.
For those, yes.
It can, right? I knew it. So in an hour, you can have 4 of them.
Pretty much.
That's what I'm saying. So
the program I use to cut them apart, it tells me how much time it's going to take.
Yeah, definitely they do. They tell you how long, whatever.
Yeah.
That thing with the wireframe that it holds it. You know what I'm saying? The you know what I'm talking about, like the connector pieces that you could just break off. There's an app now that does it for you, because before you had to do it by hand. So you know what I'm saying, on the computer, you know, like little protective shielding around your you know, your figure or whatever. But yeah, I do full head masks, you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
I was trying to transition into that program, and it's an expensive program. What's that? I forgot the name of it. What is it? Where you could sculpt on screen. What is it called? Do you know the name of
Right.
it? Because I know you're using Blender.
Well, Blender's free, and it has like pretty much everything else that every other.
Is it glitchy, or it runs well?
What, Blender?
Yeah.
Blender's good. It does multiple things. It does sculpting. It does the overall 3D modeling. It can also do. You can also add a skeleton to a character that you are making and animate it.
Okay. So it's pretty powerful. What computer are you using to run that?
I am using, I think it's a Lenovo,
Okay.
which I might.
I have a Nitro 5. Do you think the Nitro 5 can run that program with ease?
Oh yeah. The only thing I would probably just kind of watch out for is there will be times, and this happened to me only a couple of times, where the program will just kind of shut off on its own.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Sometimes they have this little glitches. That shit is annoying.
But
yeah.
I don't know if that's because of the computer or if that's because of the program itself.
Yeah, I think it's because of the processing. If you don't, if your processors are not functioning at the actual speed that it needs to, it'll crash.
And I think that's all. It's also I would not recommend doing like multiple things at the same time.
Okay, so do things slowly, take your time, piece by piece. Yeah, I see what you mean. And save, save, right?
Hold on, I told you. Sorry, I told you to leave him alone.
No, you still with us?
You, yeah. Yo,
I muted myself. Sorry.
Can you change my picture to my artwork?
Yeah, hold on a second though. I want to do something. I'm going to share a screen, but
I'm sorry, Artex.
I had a question for Tank.
Yeah, what's up?
Shit, I'm forgetting what it is. Oh God.
Yay!
Yay!
No, that's bad. Yay!
No. I'm sorry.
Oh damn! Oh yes. Have you had any experience with the AI portions of the apps for these? Where because it's telling me that I can submit like I can download my 2D art to it and it will render it 3D.
Dude, I have zero idea on that, man. Like,
okay.
Yeah, normally what I do is I either kind of rough out my base model, like I kind of like sketching my idea. Normally I do that in VR, but my VR headset's busted, so I've been using Blender 5 and using their ZBrush.
There you go. That's
emulator.
So me right now, as it stands, without learning all this stuff from scratch, I have zero experience with 3D programs,
right?
And modeling. I have zero experience. So the AI function that they're saying sounds great to me because I can submit it in 2D form from various angles and let it put it together for me.
Well, and here's what you can do, right? And this can actually help you learn 3D functions. Is because I've seen people use this the 2D to 3D things. Is that you can say, hey, okay, cool. I've got I want this. I want it to be a posed model. Here's all the angles. I've designated front, top, bottom, side, left, right, back, right. As you do with a 3D reference sheet, like comic sheets, you do a quick turnaround. Turn around. Show us what you're working with, baby. Right.
Yeah.
But with 3D modeling, it's like, show me all the angles everywhere. Right.
Right.
And of course, it's a very exacting kind of thing. But if you could do that and then be like, okay, cool, build me a 3D model based off of this, and then you could get with an OBJ file, right, an object file.
Okay.
Import that into Blender, and then all you need to learn is retopologizing, right? So. And here's the key word, right? I know that's a big word, and nobody's going to remember that one out there in TV land. So what you're going to look for is how to shrink wrap in Blender.
Okay.
Right? And what it'll do is it'll show you. Blender has this wonderful shrink wrapping function that I first encountered on Maya back in the day. And it's kind of like, okay, cool. So I want it to be like this closer, this far. From the original shape, and then I'm just gonna draw shapes on the outside. I'm gonna draw shapes, and it's gonna build a proper lattice work of polygons.
Okay.
Right, and then there's a few programs. There's some that are free, but you get what you pay for. But there's one plugin for Blender that's like $30 or $40.
Okay.
That automatically rigs an A-posed figure. Oh, well, it rigs A-posed and T-posed figures. You just got to tell it which one it is, right? and it rigs the A posed figure, and then you can take that figure and pose it however you want. You can actually go play with your toy, come up with the most awesome pose,
right?
Take that to your slicer.
What?
Let's
make
cool.
a puzzle.
Yep. I mean, pay no attention to the little man behind the curtain. That's what I mean to say. And that's what look, full disclosure, that's what I'm doing with my game, right? So I'm going into VR, and I'm modeling these figures, A post. Right. And then there's an $80 program that I'm getting my hands on. That's a plugin for Blender. It automatically redoes the topology. One click.
Now, I've never used Blender. What is that a
free
program?
Free and open source, my friend.
Wow.
So Blender is absolutely free, and it's great for beginners, and it's great for people that are experienced.
Awesome.
Yeah, look, I've been working. Sorry.
So the only thing that it does not come with is a manual. So you would have to learn it yourself.
Figure it out. Yeah.
YouTube is your best friend.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, so I just want to show you real quick, and then I'll put Artex's stuff up. But I want to show you the stuff I have. It's just kind of sitting on my table right now. But here it is. That's the stuff I got.
Okay. Oh, you got Elegoo Mars. That Elegoo Mars 5.
Yeah,
that's a good one, man. Bang for your buck, beginner level printer.
Looks pretty big. That looks pretty big.
It's about learning. It's about 2.5 feet tall by like a foot wide.
Dope, dude. I thought you was talking about you had this little joint. That ain't little.
No, that's probably big enough to do a helmet.
Yeah, it's got a decent. It's got a decent printing size. I wanted one that was going to be bigger than what I need, but big enough to do because eventually, if I get good at it, I'm going to start printing one-offs for myself of action figures, basically the pieces.
You got a nice little curing station there as well.
Yeah.
No, that's a good one, right?
So, is the area there well ventilated?
No, this right here isn't. I would have to move this setup 2 rooms over to the side.
Yeah. Smart. Pardon me. Long day.
This is like there's no animals allowed down in the sub basement area. So you got basically you have my art studio, then you go through a door. In that room is the laundry room and like all the stuff for the house, like the heater, the hot water, all that stuff, the water and all that stuff. And then you go down 3 steps at the back of that room and it brings you to a sub basement. And the sub basement has an exhaust fan outside in the wall. And then it has a door. If I really need to, I could kick the door open.
Dexter's lavatory.
Well, and I mean it doesn't get too terribly nasty, in a printer, especially if you got like something small like this running. It's not going to be too terribly bad. The ventilation is a must. Respirator, gloves, eye protection.
Right, like I said, I knew the PPE was when you're handling it and opening it and everything. You needed to have all that. I just didn't know what the ventilation situation was with this, because I do know that the older ones or the different ones where they're all open air.
Yeah,
I do know you need to put those outside.
So
yeah.
So another thing I would also recommend is use and this is gonna sound weird. Use tree branches.
And just start whacking the shit out of the machine with tree branches?
No. So the reason why I say tree branches is because
print.
What are you doing, Zaffo? Calm down.
I'm gonna get the switch.
So the reason why I say tree branches is because
he told me to use tree branches.
So the reason why I say that is because the print will need to use if it was like a big print or probably even small print, it's gonna need to use support and support it just kind of gets all over the print, and it will hold on to the print until it's done. Which then you would have to remove all the supports and put them in the, which I think you already know this.
All the stuff for that, like I bought I bought. So the thing builds all the supports for it, like most models that you buy. It comes with the supports you got to grind off and cut off. I got all the tooling and everything for that. I even got one of those really those sanders that are made for that, like the low velocity fucking handheld fine point sanders. So I'm not worried about it getting all bogged down with a bunch of supports that it creates itself. I'd rather it do that than me try it and fuck it up.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get the most bang for my buck, especially even with the resin. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I don't know about the programming you're using, but there are, I think there are some programs that will you can tell it if you want supports on it or not, or how
this
many.
This one you can do that in.
Okay.
And the supposedly the AI in the program, because the program is made, I guess, for this machine. It asks you which one, and it has a selection of machines that it's good for, and it's for this one. This is one of the ones it's specifically for, and the AI, there's an AI camera and whatever in the machine itself, and then I guess it communicates with AI in the program, and
so you can actually watch it happen.
Yeah, you can watch it being built on the screen. I can even watch it on my phone because it's got it, whatever. I could go out to get milk and watch the thing being printed. But also it'll ask you if you want it to put the AI supports in or not, and it'll put it in itself based on whatever you're creating.
Yeah.
Like, hey, but Habib, check this out, yo. Look what I'm doing. Let me get a gallon of milk and
I'd be like, why does the AI keep putting a support right up its ass?
What's going on here?
What the fuck is going on? All right, so Edwin, you're embiggenated. What's going on? What did you want us to show us?
Oh, yeah, this is Manny Soto's version of Gorn, which is the Born Gorn character, and he did a McFarlane style.
Yes,
and I'm trying to give it that McFarlane ink style, as you can see.
It's very 90s image looking, which I like. It's my taste.
Look all that crazy shit in there.
Yeah. He's got to check that nipple though. He might have something going on there.
Yeah, it's a Born Gorn nipple.
That could be precancerous.
I can milk it.
Guys, talk amongst yourself for a second. I gotta get something.
I got nipples. Fuck it.
So, thank for it. So he says
to
turn the triangle that's above the eye.
Yeah,
into a square.
It triggers me. The helmet looks great though. I think it looks really cool. But that one it triggers me. And the thing is, I've been doing like 3D modeling off and on since the days of Lightwave and the video toaster, back when dinosaurs ruled the earth.
Hey, I'm back. What about dinosaurs?
They ruled the earth.
Nice.
You remember that show, Space Above and Beyond?
Yeah.
I actually have a couple of my models in there, and I animated one flight sequence.
Wow.
Yeah, my models, they're asteroids, or as we called them in the studio where I was interning, space potatoes. Yeah, because how they did that was actually pretty clever for the time. But they're low poly potatoes in space is what they really are. And then I animated one mech walking sequence.
Oh, word.
In that short-lived BattleTech. In the pilot, I did one where I think it's, oh gosh, I can't even remember the name of the mech, dude. It's been so long since I've even looked at BattleTech. I think it's a Hellhound, and it's like walking out from behind a hill. So I was kind of like working with the walking sequence where it's, and I like, seriously, the amount of animation I did was like 3 or 4 seconds, and its upper torso is turning as it's walking, and then because this was part of my internship, I was learning from a guy who was working there, and then I masked out the hill So that way it looked like it was walking out from behind the hill, look at me, I'm a Mick. It was awful, dude. I really wish I still had my demo reel. It was lost unfortunately, all that stuff was lost in a fire at my parents' house. I kept it in their garage, and their house burnt down a few years ago.
Crazy.
Oh man.
Well, I mean, it partially burnt down. My dad was able to salvage it and rebuild. But
I mean, I'm sure you could have just talked to him. You didn't need to burn the shit down.
Right? Yeah. No, dude, it sucked, dude. Like, cause I actually bought.
It reminded me of the meme with the little girl in the house burned in the back.
Yeah, right. Like, dude, I lost a ton of artwork, a ton of collectibles because I was storing it at my parents' house in their garage because that was safe and I didn't have to pay for it. All I had to do was come over, be a good son, and cook a dinner and be friendly. And my parents and my dad was like, yeah, you can have this shelving unit in the garage. That's all you. And,
that's asking a lot, though. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, you asking for space in a man's garage is a big ask. Even if it is just a shelving unit shoved in the corner.
I say no every chance I get.
But
you better not bring no bitches up in here.
Yeah, no, I lost.
He's like, is it all right if I do something in the garage? I'm like, no.
All the orders for my for all the awards that I earned in the Army were in that garage too, because my parents would rotate that stuff out and put it on the mantle in the living room.
Yeah.
As they did with all my siblings. Any accolades or accomplishments that we earned, my parents liked to collect that stuff, right. And then they would rotate it out to keep the decorations fresh. My mom really liked changing up decorations, keeping it fresh.
Definitely.
The only thing that she had that was consistently on display was a portrait of her, painted portrait.
Nice. She got it done by someone?
Yeah, it was real expensive.
That's some of that self-nepotism.
But hey, I mean, she earned it though. And here, you want to know the crazy thing about that? See, the thing is that my stepmom was a licensed and accredited pathologist.
Okay.
Right. Oh, yeah. But she worked as a family practitioner because that's where she was needed. But she kept up her accreditation, and that was like 12 college units a year just to keep that accreditation alone, plus the
a legal vampire.
Like 6 to 12 credits a year that you had to do just to keep your license as a doctor. Doctors have to, it's a CME, continued medical education. Doctors have to do this.
For everyone out there that's not aware of it, he is not talking Chinese. That is English.
It is. And so, but she kept up the pathology certification, and she was an accomplished pathologist. And so this person who was, I don't remember who it was, but it was like some name.
Dracula.
Some important person in the fine art community.
Yeah. Dracula.
But they had fallen on hard times and they couldn't afford to pay their medical bill. So she was like, let's work out a trade.
I give you 50.
I went to school with a girl that used to like falling on hard times. Oh, wait. No, that was something else.
The blood of Vern.
I'm here all week, folks.
Dude, she used to drive my dad nuts. Because she would constantly, she had a small medical practice in Glendale, California, where she would constantly take on patients that could not afford medical care.
Isn't that great?
And it used to, my dad, of course, gladly paid the bill. But when it was just us guys hanging out, he just bitch. He's like, did you know that I paid $40,000 to keep your mother's doctor's office open last month? What? Just like, what do you see? My dad, my siblings, they got all the nepotism. Me, my dad, because I'm the oldest and I'm his only biological son, he made me work my fingers to the nub for anything in life. I never got a free ride from him, and you know what? I appreciate it. It's made me a better man.
Of course.
My youngest brother, he gets the best ride because my dad, we were poor growing up. Like my dad didn't have money till I was already moved out of the house.
You were poor growing up. I'm poor still. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, well, I'm still a poor, but you know,
New York is trying to make me poor again now.
Like when I moved out of the house, we were still eating like, you know, dinner 3 times a week was hot dogs and mac and cheese, you know.
Oh, we still do.
Yeah.
We still do the hot dog.
But by the time my dad turned 65, dude, he was like, he had bought a house outright. Like he was like, I sold the old house and I have no payments on this new house. And he, like, dude, you could see him glow from the pride of his accomplishment. He's like, dude,
Right?
I ain't got no bills, bitch. And I'm like, dude, I was like, I ain't gonna lie, I'm proud of you, Dad. Like, I saw him work. I didn't spend a lot of time with my dad growing up because
I done did so with him.
Dude, he would work 16, 18-hour days. Like, he worked hard to provide for our family and to make sure that my mom could continue doing the good stuff that she did.
No, that's good. That's good. He's a good man.
Yeah, he is. He's an outstanding man.
Listen, I get where he's coming from. Like I've busted my ass for as long as I can remember to make sure other people prosper from it, whether it be good friends of mine, family, you know.
Right. Well, I mean, dude, when my daughter moved out of the house, right, she found that working at McDonald's during the worst shifts was actually easy, and was a manager inside of 5 months. And then I looked at her one day when she was like, yeah, so I got promoted, blah, blah. I'm like, I bet you're glad that I worked you so hard. Because I make life a living hell for my teenagers in the way of, like, you are busy. You have your school stuff. You've got your work. You've got your obligations. And I'm encouraging you to get work outside of the house. If you're not going to get work outside of the house, then I'm going to put you to extra work inside the house.
Right. Dude, absolutely.
So that way, when you're an adult, you can go to college and have a job, or just work a full-time job and have your free time. Whatever it is you want to do, I want you to be able to go do it. You know, and it's like, look, my daughter, she hated me when she moved out. But then after she moved out and after a little while, she was like, she saw exactly why I did what I did. I was like, dude, I can have you hating me as long as you're successful and well-fed.
Right.
That's all I give a shit about. You can hate me. I'm okay with that. I mean, I'm not okay with it, but I'm okay with it. You know where I'm going?
Yeah, you hope that's not the case, but
my heart's broken, but at the same time, you're doing well, so I guess it was worth it.
You could sleep at night knowing you did the right thing for her.
Yeah, exactly. And my poor teenage son, like, he's 15 and a half, dude, and he's gonna get his first job outside the house this summer. I'm going to go be his agent, and we're going to go around to all the restaurants and find a place where he can get an entry-level position and learn, right?
That's the way you got to do it.
Well, he wants to be a chef when he grows up. And I'm like, cool, well, let's get you some work experience, because these culinary academies are going to be looking for that. And I was like, you know, it's not that I don't think that we'll have the money to do something like that. And I definitely would have to pay for your way to go to a school of repute, because that's one of those things where you're in class 6 to 8 hours a day, and then you've got 6 to 8 hours of homework that you've got to do, of studying you've got to do on top of that. There's no time for a job, for a significant job, right? You might be able to work weekends and pick up a little cash, but that's not going to pay anything. But if I set you up and you've got a job skill and you're already able to work at even at a Denny's or something like that, then that'll help you get through it. And you've got the work experience, which might get you a scholarship, because they want students like that, and they'll make it cheaper for students like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, you know, this summer, he's going out. We've been working on all the basics, man. Will just help me become a better home cook, because all right, cool. I can help my son study something I don't know what the hell I'm doing. All right. I get carried away on this stuff. I lived most of my life in dad land.
No, I mean, one of the good things I'm happy about is we were worried about our son. He's going to be 21 in June this year.
Mm-hmm.
And but when he started working, now they start working a lot later nowadays than when we were younger.
Oh yeah,
there's just nothing for them. The off the book shit is almost non-existent.
Yeah,
I was working at 12 years old. I had a paper route at 12 years old, making my own money, and he basically couldn't do crap until he was 17 years old.
Yeah, yes, the state where I live, man, you can't work until you're 14, and even then, it's conditional.
Yeah, I'm telling you, like, so the paper route thing went to 14, but no one does it anymore, and the off the books jobs, like I said, are non-existent. Like your local delis and all the small things that they used to do back when we were kids aren't the same anymore. The only delis you have now are bodegas, and they're all run by the families from overseas that own them.
Yeah, for real.
It was very hard. When he was 16, but late in 16, he got his first job, and it was working at Dunkin' Donuts.
Right.
And I was worried that because he showed some signs just in everyday activity that led me to worry about how his work ethic was going to be when he got into the real world. But I'll tell you, he's a go-getter, and he's on time. He takes initiative. So I'm happy for that, and he's kind of following in my footsteps. Like with the electrical, he works for an electrical company. Now he just got accepted for the MTA, which is the transit for the city.
Nice.
That would start. He passed the test for it, so that would start in April. They said would be the next openings. So yeah, so that's good, man. And
hell yeah, man.
And he still wants to finish. He wants to finish and get his electrician's license, which I'm grateful for, because I told him when I retire, I'll open up a business with you, and we could do all home improvements and electrical included, which a lot of places don't do. I said, and we'll do be like a little mom and pop shop and make money doing that.
Hell yeah, dude! No, that is the wise decision there.
So So like I said, I'm grateful that he has that go-getter attitude, work ethic, and everything.
Yeah, no, I'm glad to hear it. Hold on one second. It's funny. All right. Anyway.
Okay, so now how's that going to look like when it's subdivided?
I got lucky one time when I was doing sculpture of Scorpion. The inside of the eye part, I got it from a glass shade, which were cheap. It had a nice design on it, and I just did the impression of that, and now I could take it off and put it on. But I decided to just glue them on there, which was a little easier.
What kind of shade? Like a lens shade?
Like a lens.
Gotcha.
Yeah, since it was already done and I had a lot of them.
Nice.
I used them.
Guys, this. I gotta wrap this up. I didn't even realize what time it is. It's 6 minutes to 12. Good Lord, Matthew, I see you popped in back there. Matthew, I'm gonna drop the link in the chat for the next show. It starts at 12:15. If you want to come back over there. Guys, you think you'd be around for the next one?
I'll stay for a little bit.
All right. Yeah. What about you, Tank? You think you'd be around? Oh, he's gone. All right.
Tank broke out.
I'll send him the link just in case he wants to drop back in. But so everybody here in the chat and watching at home, if you're not in the chat but you're just watching, catch the link. I'm going to drop it in the chat now for the next show, and let me do that right now. Copy, paste. All right, so that's the link there in the chat if you want to just watch along and get into the chat and everything like that. And then this is the link for those of you that might want to come in and hang out. I'll put that in right now. All right, and can you guys? I'll send you one. Edwin.
Yeah.
Steven, can you grab it from here? Or do you want me to send you one separate as well?
I can probably grab it from here. Let me see if I. Yep.
So I'll send it to. All right, cool. All right, so I'll send it to Tank and Edwin separately. Before I end this stream, I've got 4 minutes. I just want everybody to know that I appreciate everybody for being here on the panel, as well as in the chat, as well as just watching. And I thank you all, and I hope to see you over at the other show. But before I go, and if you're not going to make it, I'm about to go to print. The Fund My Comic for Addicts Unbound Fury 2 is still up, but only because I don't know how to take it down. I always forget how to take it down off of Fund My Comic. But it will be coming down any moment when I realize how to do that. But everything's going to go to print tomorrow. Hopefully we get it back in February, and then I can start fulfilling. So keep an eye out for the sign-up page for the next book, as well as any promos that I'm going to start posting for it. And next week you should see the new video for Addicts here. And stick with us if you want to hear Arnold Schwarzenegger and Morgan Freeman talk about Addicts and the Chosen One universe. I'm going to play what I did with them on the next part of the show.
Fun.
Morgan Freeman.
Everybody go right there, foresight11.com. That's my website. Everything Chosen One Universe is there. All my social media links are there, as well as the link right now. Currently, the link to the campaign at Fund My Comic is up there. So do it now before you lose out. And there is a catch-up here for anything that came out before it. So, go over there, sign up, subscribe on the bottom of the first page. It brings you to as well. That'll get you some exclusive stuff every time you're back at physical tier on any of my campaigns. All right, people. I'll see you over at the other show. Tank, I'm going to drop you and Edwin the link for over there.
That's
Steven,
right. Make sure you smash that like button and share this out.
Yeah, no.
Next time, get to the job.
If you missed the live viewing of any Madness Entertainment Group production, you can find all our content on Roku or as a member of this channel. We'll see you next time on the Madness Entertainment Group.